How are things in the dressing room?
For the past 2 days, it's been good. Training, we didn't come off a good result. We didn't get 3 points, and we'd like to get 3 points in our last game. But for these 2 days, game has been good, and I think we're focusing, being consistent in this few league games. So for us, it's just to focus and work week in and week out on these last few games of the league.
Thank you very much, and colleagues, who will give you this opportunity. I'm not going.
In Cup finals, which gives you a chance to play in Africa, depending on how Stellenbosch plays, which is another former team of yours. Does that still give you pressure to say, even if we're qualifying for Africa, let's fight for maybe the top 4, top 3, so that we can, even without the Nedbank Cup, we can still go to Africa?
Yeah, definitely. I think for us is to win the remaining games of the league, despite thinking of Africa, what Stellenbosch going to do. It's about us. We need to win all the remaining league games to end in a better position. And you know, as a club, Kaizer Chiefs want to be in Africa, so we need to focus on winning every game.
Yes, I mean, you scored that goal again, the winning goal against Sundowns in the cup final. I mean, would you say that has given you more motivation into saying whenever you're given an opportunity in any games, be it the league or the final, you know, you want to raise your hand into saying, I want to find the back of the net?
Yeah, most definitely. That's what every striker would want to do. Coming on as a sub, even. And I've been doing that in 2 games against Kaizer. I also did it, getting a few minutes from the bench and scored a winning goal. So for me, it's just to prove on week in and week out that I want to be in the starting 11. You know, every player wants to be in the starting 11. Thinking of that goal against Sundowns is getting the winning goal in the Nedbank Cup, reaching the finals. It's just an amazing feeling, you know, for us, for myself, and as a club. So for me, it's to keep pushing, no matter the time I'm given. It's just to help the team at the end of the day.
Ashley, I mean, you guys have done very well in the cup, but it's not been the same in the league. What's been the difference? Is it a mentality thing to say you want to end the trophy drought and Nedbank presents that kind of opportunity? What's been the difference?
For me, the difference is definitely our mentality. It's how we approach cup games and how we approach league games. We need to balance it. We need to go in each game with the same mentality as a team. For me, it's like I said, it's the mentality. If we go in cup games the way we go in league games, then things would go better for us in the league. So for me, it's to be consistent as a team. You know, because we've been doing great in the cup, and you know the situation at the club. And now we want to win silverware. So for me, our main focus is not supposed to be only on cup games. It's supposed to be in the league, because we want to win the league also. We want to be in the top 3. You know, so for me, our mentality needs to be stronger going into league games.
Ish, what has been the challenge in the club in terms of, because this season you've been in a position where you get a big results like the win against Sundowns, and the thing is that it's going to push you guys to finish strongly, and then you go to PE and then get that draw. There's been that sort of up and down nature of this season where there's a result that seems like it's going to turn things around, and then the next one you're not necessarily doing the same. What has caused that, and how do you change that in terms of the performance being a bit more consistent?
It's how we prepare in training. For me, I think you know, each team comes out 200% against us when they face Chiefs. So for us is to get in the same position and even be more hungrier than the other teams. You know, So for me, it's definitely the mentality when we go into league games, playing against the so-called smaller teams like Golden Arrows, Marumo Gallants, and all that. So for us, it's to when we go to play against Sundowns or Pirates, we like motivated, you know, and we want to win that specific game. But then when we face this so-called smaller teams, then it's like we don't match their resilience and their hungriness for the game.
How important is it to get a win against Gallants now for momentum building up to the two derbies?
It's definitely important for us, you know, because we want to finish in a strong position in the league. So, like I said, we need to go this weekend with a strong mentality that we want to win against Marumo Gallants. So, the will to win have to be there.
Dr. Patrice Mutsepe, the CAF president, says he's happy that Kaizer Chiefs is finally going back to the CAF space. But on the other side, he's not the only one. Tim Sugazi has also mentioned before that a league without a Kaizer Chiefs is weakened, without a healthy Kaizer Chiefs is weakened. How does that come and sit with you, rather, when you're looking at how this performance lately, been making it into the cup, into the continental space? What do you guys say as players when you're looking at even people who are not Kaizer Chiefs fans are happy for you, but at some point you don't live up to expectations?
You know, we're the biggest team in Africa, so every team would like to face Kaizer Chiefs, and we want to compete on the highest level with the Stellenbosch Pirates and Sundowns, who's been there and doing great in the competition. So I think for the people would love to see Chiefs also on that stage, you know. So if I think for any team would like to play against Chiefs, and the fans would be so happy for us to be in that competition, and the football in Africa would be so much better.
Last one for Ash.
Can I
Ash, maybe.
Yeah.
Ash, what is it maybe that your injury taught you? Because at some point when you're given time to start, you're not performing as better as you are now coming on as a sub. Maybe what is it that you did while you were injured to reflect and maybe to get to what you are doing now? And maybe how do you feel about the fact that, you know, the players that you're playing with the Steelers, you look at them at Sundowns, they are in the semi-final of the Champions League, they are pretty much doing so well, whereas you come here to your club and that's not doing so great. How is it that you are looking at the situation?
No, the injury is always a setback, you know, it's how you bounce back when you're injured. And you know, when I look at our team, when I was injured, they've been doing so well, you know, the likes of Pule, Modi, and Lepo, Ranga Chivavaro, and Tabu, who came in. So for me, as a striker, is to, you know, help the team, you know, and if I can look back how I played in Stellenbosch, I think my dream was I wanted to play for Kaizer Chiefs, you know, and the way I approach those games every week, it's to, you know, reach a higher level. And the time when I came here is to, you know, wanting to compete with all those brilliant players. And when I look at Jaden Adams at Sundowns, Ikram Reyners, they're a really good team, and they've been playing week in and week out good. And the way the team perform it suits the level of how they play. So for me, it's to always to learn, you know, and to help Kaizer Chiefs as a whole, the club, you know, and to help myself reaching my goals, you know, in the club's goals. So every team is, for me, it's different. You know, it's just you need to work hard and play as a team. You know, be together and all those things.
Thanks.